Welcome learners to this session of BA Honours English Part 2 Paper 3. The topic is Macbeth Act 4 Scene 1. As the scene opens, thunder is heard and the lines good is evil, evil good. Once again the same theme of the witches is emphasized, and it all helps in building up the dramatic atmosphere in Macbeth. The three witches appear and prepare a magic potion in a cauldron. Cauldron is a big vessel with terrifying rituals and substances. Hicket and another three witches come and begin their work. Then comes Macbeth, who asks them to appear by means of magic rituals to answer his questions. The witches summon ghosts to answer each of his questions, and they warn him first to beware of Macduff, secondly, that none of woman born will harm him, and thirdly, he'll never be defeated until Burnham Woods come to Dunsinane Hill. Feeling assured with the answers, Macbeth asks about the fate of Banquo's ears, and the apparitions show him in a mirror the succession of Banquo's descendants to the Scottish throne. When they all disappear, Lennox brings word that Macduff has fled to England, whereupon Macbeth resolves to seize Macduff's castle and kill his wife and child. We'll find an elaborate ritual of witchcraft in this scene. So the elaboration creates an atmosphere of foreboding that something evil is about to happen, something bad is about to happen, and suspense, and thereby creates an atmosphere of fearful apprehension and suspense, which keeps up the interest in the course of action. What is about to happen? We keep thinking as audience. Shakespeare pays at the same time an indirect compliment to James I for his knowledge of demonology. He was an expert on demonology, and a concession to the love for masks and pageants of the Jacobean court. It is it is observable that Shakespeare, on this great occasion, which involves the fate of a king, Macbeth is a king, isn't it? He is the king of Scotland. He multiplies all the circumstances of horror. The babe, example, the babe or the baby whose finger is used. Remember, there is a big cauldron in which these substances are put, and a magic potion is being prepared, which will call in action the apparitions, the ghosts, and they will foretell the future of Macbeth. So the substances used, one of the substances, the babe whose finger is used, must be strangled in its birth. It will not be the finger of any simple plain baby, but it will be the finger of a baby which has been strangled in its birth. How horrendous! The grease or the oil which is used must not only be human but must have dropped from the gibbet of the murderer. Gibbet is a wooden frame in which people who were punished, they were murdered. So the gibbet has to provide the oil, the grease, and even the sow. So is the female pig whose blood is used must have offended nature by devouring her own farrow. She must have eaten, the pig must have eaten her little ones. Now, these are the touches of judgment and genius. Quote by Johnson. Now, we find that in the end, Macbeth says, no more sights. I have seen enough of ghosts, apparitions, and dumb shows, says Macbeth. Macbeth has now killed the conscience that spoke to him in visions and hallucinations. says Grierson, he will not seek the help of the witches again. So the witches will no more be available, and he will not seek them to know about the future, to know about what will happen next. Thank you.